Have you ever felt like your life is spiraling out of control, as if you're a passenger on a ride that's moving too fast for you to catch your breath? Maybe you've struggled with emotions that seem to crash over you like waves, one after another. But what if I told you that there's a philosophy that has guided warriors, emperors, and ordinary people alike through chaos, helping them master their emotions and regain control of their lives? This ancient wisdom is called Stoicism, and today we're diving deep into how its lessons can transform your life. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed and ready to regain your inner balance, then this is the video for you. We're going to explore 11 powerful Stoic lessons that go beyond surface-level advice and provide you with actionable tools to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. These teachings aren't just relics from the past, they're a powerful toolkit for mastering your emotions and finding peace, even in the most turbulent times. But before we dive in, if you're someone who values growth, wisdom, and the pursuit of inner peace, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's build a community here at Stoic Resonate, where we seek deeper understanding and support each other's journey toward a more composed, purposeful life. Now, let's dive into the Stoic wisdom that's been waiting to change your perspective. Lesson 1: Obstacles are opportunities. When life throws challenges your way, it's easy to feel like you're facing a roadblock. Whether it's a job loss, a failed relationship, or an unexpected twist, the Stoic way encourages you to reframe these obstacles. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that every challenge, no matter how difficult, holds the seed of an opportunity. Imagine losing your job. For most, this would feel like a catastrophe. But Stoicism teaches us to ask, what can I learn from this? What new doors might open because of this? Instead of seeing it as the end of something, think of it as the beginning of a new chapter. Maybe it's a chance to pursue a passion you've neglected, or to reassess your goals and priorities. This mindset shift isn't about ignoring the pain or difficulty of the situation, but rather about focusing on what can grow from it. This reframe not only helps you cope better, but also shifts your entire approach to life's challenges. Instead of feeling like the universe is against you, you begin to see how each obstacle is shaping you, making you stronger and more capable. With each difficulty, you're not just surviving, you're thriving by turning setbacks into opportunities for growth. So, the next time you face a challenge, don't just react in frustration or despair. Ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? What opportunity is hiding within this obstacle? This simple shift in thinking can transform your outlook and help you navigate life's storms with stoic calmness and strength. Lesson 2: Master your reactions through reflective questioning. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is that it's not events themselves that disturb us, but the views we hold about them. This profound insight from Epictetus offers a crucial tool for managing emotions: reflective questioning. By asking yourself the right questions, you can change how you respond to life situations. For example, imagine you're stuck in traffic, feeling your frustration rise. Instead of letting that feeling consume you, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Suddenly, the situation feels far less significant. This question helps put the moment into perspective, reminding you that not every annoyance deserves your emotional energy. Another powerful question to ask yourself is, what's within my control? This is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. In the traffic example, you can't control the traffic itself, but you can control your response. You could use the time to listen to a podcast, reflect on your day, or simply enjoy a quiet moment. By focusing on what's in your control, you take back your power. These questions aren't just for negative situations, though. Even when something great happens, asking, what can I learn from this, can amplify the positive. Stoic questioning helps you pause, reflect, and approach each situation with a calm, thoughtful mindset. The more you practice, the more automatic these reflective pauses become, leading to a life of more deliberate and wise choices. Lesson 3: The dichotomy of control. One of the most liberating lessons in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Some things are within our control and others are not. It sounds simple, but applying it in daily life can drastically reduce stress and increase inner peace. Epictetus reminds us, it's not the things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. How often do we stress over things we can't change: the weather, traffic, or someone else's behavior? The Stoic approach tells us to let go of what's beyond our control and focus only on what we can influence. Imagine the freedom in this. Instead of feeling frustrated by a rainy day, you focus on how well you've prepared or how you'll make the most of your time indoors. This lesson is especially valuable in relationships and work. You can't control your colleague's mood, but you can control how you respond. By focusing on your actions, you create more harmonious interactions and avoid unnecessary conflicts. It's about shifting your energy from frustration to empowerment, making your life lighter by letting go of things you never needed to carry. Applying the dichotomy of control regularly helps you cultivate a sense of calm and clarity. It's a powerful reminder that while we can't control everything, we can always control our response, and that's where our true power lies. Lesson 4: the power of the pause. In our fast-paced world, reacting quickly often feels like the norm. We respond to texts, emails, and comments without much thought. But Stoicism teaches us the value of taking a pause, a moment of reflection before action. This pause creates space for reason and wisdom to guide our responses instead of knee-jerk emotional reactions. Think about how often you've said something in haste that you later regretted. By pausing, you give yourself time to consider the full picture. Why am I feeling this way? What are the consequences of acting on this impulse? Seneca encouraged this thoughtful approach, advocating that we should never let our emotions rule our actions. You can start small by practicing the pause in daily situations. When you feel the urge to react, whether to an email, a comment, or a stressful situation, take a breath. Give yourself an hour, or even a day, before responding. This habit of reflection can prevent regrets and lead to better outcomes, both in your personal and professional life. Over time, this practice transforms the way you approach life's challenges. Instead of being controlled by immediate emotions, you become someone who acts with deliberate wisdom. And in that pause, you find the space for growth and self-awareness, which are at the heart of Stoic practice. Lesson 5: the power of silence in communication. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. In moments of emotional tension or disagreement, staying quiet can convey more strength than any argument. The Stoics believed that silence is not only a form of discipline but also a reflection of wisdom. When you refrain from speaking unnecessarily, you give yourself time to process, to reflect, and to choose your words with precision. Silence allows you to observe others' emotions and reactions, equipping you with insight into the situation. It gives you control over your emotions, ensuring that you do not speak out of anger, frustration, or impulsiveness. Through silence, you show restraint and maturity. When faced with a verbal attack, responding with silence can be a sign of inner peace and resilience. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By listening more and speaking less, you cultivate understanding and demonstrate wisdom. Silence is often more powerful than the most eloquent argument because it shows self-mastery and a deep understanding of the situation. Moreover, silence can be a tool for introspection. In moments of solitude, the absence of external noise allows you to hear your own thoughts clearly. This form of self-reflection is vital for personal growth and mental clarity. It is through quiet moments that you gain insights into your emotions, motivations, and desires. By embracing silence in both social settings and personal life, you become more attuned to your inner self, allowing for personal transformation. Finally, silence in communication builds mystery and intrigue. When you hold back from speaking everything on your mind, others are left to ponder your thoughts. They are drawn to you, curious about your next move. This quiet confidence can make you more influential in social situations. Silence is not a weakness but a strategic tool that gives you the upper hand in both personal and professional interactions. Lesson 6: cultivating emotional distance for inner peace. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the practice of emotional detachment. It doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent, but rather cultivating a mindset where external events and the actions of others do not disturb your inner peace. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength in a world filled with chaos." Emotional distance allows you to maintain clarity and focus, protecting your mental and emotional well-being. When someone exits your life unexpectedly, instead of reacting with distress or anger, Stoicism encourages acceptance of the situation. Life is full of impermanence, and relationships are no exception. People come and go, and trying to control this is futile. By maintaining emotional distance, you free yourself from the burden of overthinking or feeling hurt by someone's absence. You realize that their actions are not within your control, and thus should not disrupt your peace of mind. This emotional detachment also applies to the highs of life. When you receive praise, accolades, or success, the Stoics remind us not to become overly attached to these fleeting moments. Just as negative emotions and experiences pass, so too do the positive ones. By remaining grounded and not allowing external validation to dictate your self-worth, you become more resilient to life's fluctuations. Emotional distance gives you the power to remain stable in the face of both adversity and triumph. Practicing emotional detachment strengthens your ability to stay centered. It teaches you to be content with what is within your control, your thoughts, actions, and reactions. This mindset shields you from unnecessary suffering and cultivates a profound sense of inner calm. You stop chasing external validation and start finding fulfillment within yourself. Lesson 7: The strength of solitude. In moments of solitude, you discover the true depth of your character. You learn to confront your fears, your insecurities, and your inner dialogue. The Stoics believed that solitude provides the space for self-examination, leading to greater wisdom and self-understanding. By spending time alone, you cultivate independence and resilience, knowing that your happiness and peace of mind do not depend on the presence of others. Solitude also allows you to sharpen your focus on your goals and priorities. Without the distractions of social interactions, you have the time and mental clarity to pursue your ambitions with greater intensity. Whether it's personal development, career goals, or creative projects, solitude provides the fertile ground for growth and progress. It is in these moments that you can align your actions with your deeper values and aspirations. Finally, solitude fosters emotional resilience. When you are comfortable being alone, you become less dependent on external sources of happiness. You learn that you are enough, that you can find fulfillment within yourself. This inner strength makes you more resilient to life's challenges, including the loss of relationships. When others leave, you do not crumble, because you have cultivated a strong foundation within yourself. Solitude, when embraced, becomes a source of empowerment. Lesson 8: Letting go of the past to move forward. One of the hardest lessons in life is learning to let go of the past. Stoicism teaches that clinging to past experiences, whether good or bad, prevents you from living fully in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The same applies to the past. Dwelling on past relationships, mistakes, or lost opportunities only hinders your progress. When someone leaves your life, it can be tempting to dwell on the past and replay moments over and over in your mind. But this attachment to what is no longer present only prolongs your suffering. Stoicism encourages you to accept the past as it is unchangeable and to focus on what you can control in the present. By letting go of past grievances and attachments, you free yourself to fully engage with the opportunities of today. Letting go also means forgiving yourself and others. The Stoics believed in the importance of forgiveness as a way to release emotional burdens. Holding on to anger, resentment, or regret only keeps you stuck in the past. By forgiving those who have wronged you and releasing the need for retribution, you regain control over your emotional state. Forgiveness is not about condoning someone's actions, but about freeing yourself from the emotional weight they carry. Finally, letting go allows you to create space for new possibilities. When you release the past, you open yourself to new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that align with your current self. Life is constantly changing, and by embracing this flow, you can move forward with greater ease and confidence. Letting go is not about forgetting, it's about accepting the past for what it was and using the lessons learned to create a better future. Now that we've explored these 4 foundational Stoic lessons, I challenge you to start applying them in your own life. You'll be amazed at how this ancient wisdom can transform your approach to challenges, relationships, and your inner world. If these insights resonated with you, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Stoic Resonate, and share it with someone who could use a bit of Stoic wisdom in their life. Let's keep building this community of thoughtful, resilient individuals. The path to inner peace and strength is not just for the Stoics of old, it's for all of us, here and now.